What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Money's Funko Pops. I am, of course, Money, and although Emerald City Comic Con 2020 was canceled due to that stupid coronavirus, that did not stop me from going out and grabbing a bunch of exclusives over the last couple days, and I'm real excited with what I picked up. Of course, I'm wearing my Emerald City Comic Con FCS t-shirt over at the Funko Collector Society. We did a run of these for all of us who were going to be going to the con, but of course that did not end up working out. So I figured I would wear it for my ECCC, yeah, that's the proper amount of C's, whole video. And let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that I picked up for this con was a couple Walmart exclusives. This is Dwight as Recyclops, and this was shared with Walmart. Now, I actually drove over to a Walmart a couple towns over, and they had a few of these just hanging out on the shelf, so I picked this up for myself, Danny, and a couple of our friends, just because, you know, Walmart's kind of bad with exclusives and not really the easiest stuff to get. And then I also grabbed the Flocked Charmander from the Pokemon line, because I'm going to go ahead and start collecting the entire Pokemon set, even when the Flocked exclusives don't make all that much sense, but, you know, here we are. So like I said, guys, these were actually put out like 2 weeks earlier than they were supposed to release. So I've had these sitting around for a while, but I figured I would just kind of lump them into a big haul video for you. The Recyclops is great. It's probably one of my favorite pops from the Office set. I love how they have him holding the little milk carton, and he's in his Earth Day t-shirt. Of course, they have him with his Dwight calculator watch, which is great, and the detail on the headband is just outstanding. This pop is an amazing paint job. Even the details on the handkerchief, I think, are outstanding. And of course, with every Office pop, they put a quote on the back flap. When I've actually been able to stay away from what is written on the back of this on social media and stuff, so let's go ahead and read this for the first time. The quote is, "Happy Earth Day, everyone. I'm Recyclops. Did you know that an old milk carton can be sawed in half and used as a planter?" So that's pretty funny. I love how they do the little quotes on the back of the flaps for all the different Office pops. I think that's great. And then for Charmander, of course, this flocking job looks great. It looks much better than the Pikachu and Squirtle, in my opinion. I like how the mouth is completely not flocked, as it should be. And of course, you got his little patch, and the flames on the tail are also very cool. So this pop is very detailed. I love it. I think it's very simplistic, as all Pokemon pops should be. So I'm real stoked to be able to add these to the collection. So the next pop that I picked up in person is this Target shared Dr. Doom in the white cloak. Fantastic Four are some of my favorite superheroes in comics. So when I saw this Dr. Doom, I was like, oh, this is going to be an instant get. So I went to Target the morning that these came out, and they didn't have them out. And the guy was like, oh, I'm sorry, these are releasing on this day, not the day that you're here. And I said to myself, I was like, I'm pretty sure that the release date changed, right? So I said to him, I was like, would you mind just going in the back and scanning the box for me and see when the, you know, the release date is changed? And sure enough, they came out the day earlier. So I was able to scoop this thing up. They only got one case of each. That's the Boba Fett, the Sean Kemp, and the Dr. Doom. So I got pretty lucky, and I was actually the only person in line for pops. Everybody else in front of me, and I was like third in line or so. Everybody else in front of me and behind me was there to get hand sanitizer and toilet paper. And that is not a joke. That is legitimately what everybody was there for. So that's the state of where we are right now. But nonetheless, this Dr. Doom is sick. Very happy to have it in the collection. It's going to go very nicely with the rest of my Fantastic Four pops, and I'm glad that I picked this thing up when I saw it, because if each store's only getting 6, they're not going to be hanging around for all that long. So I'm trying to find a good spot here to put these in where they're not in my way. So these are the first 3 pickups here, and let's go ahead and get into the 4th. So this is from a line that I am very desperately trying to 100%, and as you can see, I have it in the sorter because Gamestop loves me, and I love the Gamestop that I go to, and they always hook me up. So here is the Emerald City Comic Con Thanos in the garden with his hand cut off. Now, one thing that I think is pretty freaking interesting about this, and I'll show you guys in a second, is even though the hand is cut off, and this is definitely just a resculpt of that common that came out in the first set. Actually, let me go ahead and show you guys that pop. I have it right over here. So this is the common Thanos right here. As you can see, he's standing up and he has the gauntlet on him, number 579. In comparison with the Emerald City Comic Con exclusive, where he is kneeling and his hand is detached. The interesting thing is that even though this pop was part of that second wave with all the newer ones, as you can see, the back of the box has all those newer pops on it. On the back of this Emerald City Comic Con one, which came out after this guy, it's the first wave of pops that came out before the movie even released, which is kind of interesting that they would have this be technically a part of that first wave. So that was kind of something that I thought was relatively interesting. Let's go ahead and pull this guy out of the box really quick, because I believe you can attach the disfigured hand back onto the pop, which I think is actually really, really cool. So this Thanos is very hefty. For those of you wondering how heavy it is, it's really, really heavy. He's that's a thick ass boy. So let's go ahead and pop this gauntlet out of here, and I believe this should just go right in there. And it has a bit of resistance, but it sure does. So you can literally have this guy, and then you can, you know, pop that gauntlet right off of him when Thor cuts his hand off in the, you know, in that opening scene from the movie. So that's really cool. I definitely love this pop. I love how they have him in the kneeling position, because that's the position he's in when he gets his arm chopped off. And having the gauntlet separate like that, I think, is a really cool detail, as I literally just threw it across the table, but it's pretty cool. Now, one thing that I haven't been talking about much on the channel is that while I was going to Emerald City Comic Con, I actually won the Funko lottery. So I was able to get first access into a lot of these exclusives. So if you guys haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure you scroll down below and you hit it, because I have a huge package coming from Funko, because considering I won the Funko booth, I was able to get first access and early access into all of the different exclusives, and I grabbed a whole bunch of stuff on the Funko shop. I think my total altogether was like $360 or something like that for all the stuff I picked up. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do it right now so you don't miss out on that haul video. And the last thing that I picked up today for this con season is not even Funko related at all. It is the Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch. And here it is right here. Here's the back of the box, and this is what the Switch itself looks like. And after this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for this. So make sure you guys look forward to that video in the upcoming weeks, because I'm going to be unboxing this bad boy for you guys right here on the channel. I was like third in line for it. Even though I pre-ordered it, there was still so many people behind me trying to get this thing. So I'm really excited to have this. Animal Crossing is my favorite video game franchise of all time, so I absolutely had to pick this bad boy up, and I can't wait to get in there and play the new game in a week. So real excited for that. Real excited for all of these Emerald City Comic Con pickups. And like I said, guys, I have a huge package coming from Funko sometime soon with all of the Emerald City Comic Con exclusives that I would have picked up while I was at the con. So like I've already said a few times, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and do it down below. This time you don't miss out on that huge package when it comes. As always, guys, make sure you drop a comment and let me know which pop, or I guess I should say which item from this haul is your favorite. We'll put the Switch in here as well. Make sure you guys let me know down below in the comments which thing from this haul is your favorite. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate your support, and I will absolutely be seeing you guys soon. What's up, guys? Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more content that I post here to the channel. Down below me, there are two different videos. You have my suggestion, which is the video that I suggest you watch, or you can click next video, which will take you to a video very similar to the one that you just watched. So thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you soon.